Have you ever felt like you've tried to have a discussion with somebody, and at the end of that discussion you realize you didn't actually resolve anything? Even worse, you feel really confused and you almost feel bad about having that discussion with the person. If that has ever happened to you, what happened was they're gaslighting you. Let me explain. Welcome back to Isadora. Hope you all had a good week. It's really good to be back. So today we're going to be talking about gaslighting, what it is and what it isn't. Like, a lot of people think that gaslighting is just when you disagree with somebody or when you have an argument with somebody, but that's not what it is. It's something along the lines of blame shifting. I mean, a lot of people shift blames. Like, when they do something wrong, they kind of shift the blame onto another person. A lot of people do that. That's not gaslighting. Let me break down what gaslighting really is. Okay, so gaslighting is, it's like, you know what? This is crap. Rewind. Gaslighting is, what it is, you know, I don't seem to be getting it, and it's because I have to be perfect and I have to sound really perfect, and if I don't, like, the people watching it will make fun of me. Do you understand? And I don't understand why. Like, so if you don't make things perfect, people watching it will start to make fun of you. Like, seriously, tell me, like, what sort of people will make fun of somebody because it's not perfect? Like, what kind of horrible human beings will do that? That's gaslighting. See what I just did there? That was gaslighting. The person does not only shift blame. What they actually do is make you feel small about having that discussion with them, make you feel small about being right. Like, what I did was shift the blame onto my audience, and I didn't only shift the blame, I was trying to be condescending as well. Okay, let me give you another example that might be a bit too extreme. So imagine you're with your partner, right? You have an agreement with your partner, and you say to your partner, it could be your friend, it could be your colleague, it could be your family, whatever. So we're just saying partner in this instance, right? So you have an agreement with your partner not to go out on, say, like a Friday night or something, and you go to work and your partner stays at home. So you get back on Saturday morning and you're working like a night shift or whatever it is. So you get back on Saturday morning and your partner is fast asleep in bed. Okay, so along the day goes on fine. Along the day, a friend of yours sends innocently maybe like a selfie of your partner with his friends at a club or something. Do you understand? And sent it to you like, oh, see, last night, like, you know, memories from last night or whatever it is. And you confront your partner about it, like, but I thought you said you didn't go out last night. And okay, like, maybe you've asked them when you got back, like, okay, did you go out or whatever, and they're like, oh, no, I was fast asleep in bed or whatever it is. And then you get the pictures or the selfies and you show it to your partner like, okay, but I thought you didn't go out last night. And then your partner, like, instead of saying, look, I'm sorry, do you understand? Now, sometimes people will shift blame. It's normal. People lie. Do you understand? It's normal. That's not gaslighting. So your partner does not only shift the blame. So what they would say would be something along the lines of, well, I don't understand. You're showing me the picture, but you realize that I don't know what you're doing when you're out as well, right? I don't know. And then you say to them, but you know I went to work, but I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know who you're meeting up with. I don't even know if you're really at work. And what you expect me to do, just sit at home and wait for you? Do you understand? You're really controlling. You like to control my life. Now, they've shifted the blame from telling lies about going out. They've shifted it onto you. And now you're having an argument about control. Do you understand? You're really controlling my life, and all that. Now, anybody can do that. What somebody does when they're gaslighting you is they now go on to make you feel bad about it, to make you feel very small. So then your partner goes, what kind of person sets people up to take my pictures in clubs? You're really, really controlling. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You make me sick. What kind of person will set her friends up to take pictures of me at a club? So they've not only shifted the blame, they've actually made you feel very small. Now you're feeling bad about yourself. Guess what? You still haven't settled the issue about telling lies, that which is the real issue. It's the lies. Do you understand? You still haven't settled that. What you're now talking about is being controlling. So you leave that argument realizing you haven't actually resolved the fact that your partner lied to you. Do you understand? And they haven't taken responsibility for that. Now you're having an argument about control or whatever. That's what gaslighting is. So what gaslighting really is dismantling a person so much that they have to start to doubt their own reality, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this name, I don't know if you understand it. So it's like altering someone's reality. And in that instance, what you have to do with somebody that likes to gaslight is that you have to hold on to your reality. You have to hold on to your truth. Okay, so this is my truth. Don't deviate from it. You don't have to have any other arguments with them, but stay with your truth. Do you understand? Stay with your truth, because they will constantly make you feel like you're losing it. Do you understand? Somebody gaslighting you will constantly make you feel like you're losing it. Do you understand? Or there's something wrong with you, or you're too sensitive. Do you understand? Or they don't only shift the blame onto you or change the argument altogether. They make you feel small. They make you feel crazy. They make you feel like, why on earth did I even talk about this? What they're trying to do in that instance is, gaslighting is emotional abuse. Repeat after me. Gaslighting is emotional abuse. It is mental abuse, and it's what an abuser uses to control and manipulate you. Do you understand? And silence you altogether. Because after having arguments like that, trust me, the next time it happens, you're not even going to talk about it. That's the whole point. Do you understand? So they can keep doing it. They can keep gaslighting you. They can keep telling lies on you. Do you understand? Or telling you lies. Do you understand? So that's the whole point. That way you don't have a voice. Do you understand? And they can keep manipulating you. If that happens over a long period of time, imagine somebody that makes you feel like you're crazy over a long period of time. After a while, you start to think there's really something wrong with you. Do you understand? After a while, you start to, your self-love starts to depreciate. Do you understand? Your self-appreciation, the appreciation you have for yourself will you start to think of yourself as nothing, basically. Do you understand? Your self-worth starts to diminish over time. That's what happens. Do you understand? So you almost feel like you're nothing without your abuser, if that makes any sense. So some of the favorite techniques or the favorite words an abuser gaslighting would use will be, they can say to you, you're too sensitive. Do you understand? And this is when they probably make fun of you in public or something, and you react, and they say to you, oh my God, you're just too sensitive. Like, you're too sensitive. Now, hold on to the way you feel and do not listen to that. Do you understand? If somebody makes you feel bad, they make you feel bad. Do you understand? Hold on to that and don't buy that idea of you being too sensitive. Another favorite phrase they would use is, I never said that. So this is when somebody gaslighting you. Let's say, for instance, you agree, let's say with your partner again, like I said, it could be anybody. You agree to go to your parents' house the next day. Do you understand? To visit your parents, and the next day you're all dressed up and, you understand, looking nice, and you've agreed 7 p.m. and you're waiting for them at 7 p.m., 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then you decide to call them like, what's going on? I thought we're visiting my parents today. And they're like, I never said that. That's another favorite phrase they use, and you're like, we agreed yesterday 7 p.m. I never said that. Are you sure you're feeling okay? That's another favorite phrase. So there's, I never said that. There's, are you sure you're feeling okay? Now, if somebody says that to you over a long period of time, like, are you sure you're taking your medication? Why are you talking weird? I never said that. Do you understand? You start to doubt your own reality, like you're going crazy. Like, literally, that's the whole point, is to make you feel so small and you feel like you're crazy. Do you understand? That's the whole point of gaslighting. So it's not only that they will shift the blame, do you understand, on you, or they would deny things or tell you lies. What they would also do is actually make you feel small, make you feel like you're going insane, make you feel crazy. If you've ever felt like you had to record a conversation as proof, do you understand, that you're not going totally crazy, that's gaslighting. Whoever it is gaslighting you. Do you understand? If you've ever felt like you need to record a conversation just so that, as proof, so that you don't feel like you're going crazy, so that you have some sort of proof, do you understand, as to what was said and what wasn't said, that person is definitely gaslighting you. So we're going to go through the few techniques somebody gaslighting you would use, so that you identify gaslighting when next you're being played. So the first point is called withholding. So this is when the abuser pretends not to understand what you're saying, or they don't listen to you at all. So you're saying something to them like, oh, you said this, and they're like, I don't understand. No, I don't understand what you're saying. They do. They said it to you. They're just pretending they don't. Or they don't even listen to it at all. They try not to listen. They just ignore you altogether. Or they just change the subject. Like, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Anyway, you were saying, are we still going to your parents' house at 9 o'clock? Or they just change the subject altogether. Point 2 is warm, cold behavior. So this is when, like, the abuser, in the same sentence, will praise you and verbally abuse you. Okay, let me give you a quick example. So it's when somebody says something like, you know, you're like a really, I don't know why you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you, because you're really smart. You're a really smart person. But for some reason, you can't seem to understand things these days. Like, you can't seem to grab a normal sentence. Like, this is something I would say to anybody, and anybody would understand you, because you're really smart. So I don't get it. I don't understand why you won't understand a simple sentence. So they've praised you and verbally abused you. So point 3 is when you're being told you're exaggerating. So this person has said something maybe in public, do you understand, and has really embarrassed you, and then you get home and you're trying to, or you get on the phone or whatever it is. Like I said, it doesn't have to be just the partner, it could be anybody, do you understand, and you're trying to tell them what they did wrong. Like, I can't believe you did that to me in public, and they're like, oh, you're just exaggerating, come on, it wasn't even that bad. Like, why would I say something? I didn't mean it like that, it wasn't even that bad. Why are you exaggerating? Now you're making it sound like I said something bad. Now you're making it sound like I said something really bad. I said you're looking fat. I didn't mean it like that, it was a joke. Oh my god, you're so sensitive. I didn't mean it like that, you're just exaggerating it. Nobody even thought of it like that. Next point is when you're being told you're crazy, irrational, overly emotional, sensitive. Do you understand? So I've made that example before. Do you understand? Almost like the same thing. Somebody calls you maybe fat or ugly or whatever in public, and they're like, oh, you're just being too emotional, come on. Oh, you're just being too sensitive. Or you're just being too, do you understand? Whatever it is that was said really embarrassed you, or that was done to you, you felt really, really embarrassed, and you're trying to discuss it with this person. Normal person, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that, I apologize, it won't happen again. I mean, that should be the normal thing. But no, they would go on to telling you that, oh, come on, you're crazy, just, you're so crazy, you always do this, you always act like a crazy person. I don't understand, I didn't even say it like that, nobody even thought of it like that. Or you're too emotional, or you're too irrational. Why are you being so irrational? Why are you being so... So the next point is called counting. So this is when this person tries to question your memory of events, and you say, for instance, you say something like, I thought we agreed we're going to go somewhere at 7 p.m. Do you understand? And they're like, no, we didn't. When did we agree that? You said, yes, they were speaking on the phone and we agreed we were going to go to my parents' house at 7 p.m. And I'm like, no, was it, what time was it? What time did I say that? I don't remember the time. But you don't remember, how do you expect me to remember? I don't understand. So the final one is forgetting. So this is when the abuser pretends to have forgotten plans made, pretends to have forgotten promises made to you, pretends to have forgotten whatever it is, or they deny it altogether. I never said that. Do you understand? Or I don't remember saying that. No, I never said that. Do you understand? So this is when the abuser pretends to have forgotten. Now, I think those are all my final points for gaslighting. So, like I said before, gaslighting is if you've ever felt like you're trying to have a conversation with somebody, it never gets resolved, you feel more confused, and you are feeling downplayed, or your feelings are being trivialized, you're definitely experiencing gaslighting. Like I said before, if you've ever felt like you had to record a conversation, do you understand? You have to record a conversation as proof, you're experiencing gaslighting. So these are my final points today. These are the surprising signs that you're experiencing gaslighting. Do have a lovely week. Love you all. Namaste. Bye.